Okay.
What happened?
So
I don't know. We're going to
crazy.
figure this thing out one way or the other.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out. We're going to add them back in. And, okay, so as soon as they hop on, oop, there it is. Nope, that's Eric. Then we'll add them back in. So Johnny and Paula hop back on the live. Okay, perfect. Now I can add you in, Paula. I'm gonna add you.
All
right. I think we're back in business. Add. Please work. Say a prayer right now. Jesus, please let this
It's coming back. I can feel it.
Okay. Do you want to pull up the new one?
Yeah, I think.
All right. I think this might work, guys.
We can't begin until everyone who was on the last live.
That's right. Y'all better
live.
come back.
So
you don't want to miss out.
We got to make some things happen.
I feel like I'm losing my voice right now.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
Okay. I clicked add. Oh, there she is. Well, it says adding. Okay, so it says it's adding them back in.
Try do the thing you just did, but do his.
Okay, so you just press the X. Okay, Johnny, I'm going to try you because I'm not getting your wife. Oh, crud. I'm going to add in Jennifer Finley.
No.
Okay. Look, Eric Ginther's on.
We're getting closer.
Okay, so as they're coming back in, if
Yeah.
you are just now joining our live, oh my goodness, we've been talking about adoption, open adoption,
Yes.
and kind of like what that means and what it's like to walk through an open adoption with parents.
And then we talked about what it's like to do a Facebook Live with technical difficulties. And so that's what this looks like. So This is actually part 2 of
This is part 2 of our original
live.
live.
I feel like we should have those little clamshells and we're like opening them and a little
measuring.
oyster. Look, it's a blue topaz. A blue
can
oyster.
you invite us again? Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me click that.
We need to close that?
Yeah.
Okay, I closed that.
And in the meantime, I feel like I'm losing my voice and not sounding quite right. So
All right,
I'm
we're
going
to keep
to
trying this
apologize
so we
for
can get
my
this in here. So
consumption of
if
water.
you're just like coming back in here, jumping back in here, whatever, post some questions down here.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
We are.
You just burped on Facebook Live.
If that's the worst thing that happens on this Facebook Live, I think we'll be okay.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paula, we're adding you in. It should pop something up saying that we're trying to
closer.
add you.
Bear with us, folks.
Oh.
Don't leave yet.
Oh, this Facebook thing
We are getting so close.
Ridiculous.
Hold on, I'm scrolling to the bottom. We'll wave at a few people.
Okay, we're gonna.
Where's Chelsea?
Wave at
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we're getting closer here.
Okay.
Where's the other one at?
I don't see Johnny on there. Just click on
There he
Paula.
Is
Okay.
that the one I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Paula, we're trying to add you in again.
We're trying. Hi, Cammie. What's up?
Hey, Cammie, how's it going? Cammie is an adopted mom. Adoptive mom, too. We have lots of other adoptive families on here tonight. What's the difference between an agency and a consulting group? So an agency is just like I think like pretty much like a single entity. So there might be, so with Arrow, I'm pretty sure is international.
I think you could use, probably the best way to view it would just be like a workflow. So a consulting group would be the parent of many agencies. They work within many agencies for the common goal. And then the agency would be the smaller of the two. An agency is kind of its own standalone thing.
Right.
And there's many of those that have different missions, visions, values.
Yes. Oh, perfect.
And all of the, here it is.
Oh no.
Hit approve.
Approve. Oh gosh.
So that is kind of where the, you already hit.
It's saying you can't, there's already a guest in this broadcast. Oh, because we have to do that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. This is redonkulous.
So when you're looking to get involved in foster care or adoption, the agency is kind of step one.
Yes.
Because you want to be matched with, Jeff, I swear I can't even be serious in this thing. You want to get matched with an agency that is like-minded in your mission and vision and kind of your family outlook.
Yeah.
So that would be step one. Also really key to kind of get networked in with people who are already going and doing these types of things. And that way you can get some of the background agencies, because it would take a long time to kind of go and visit all the different agencies and find out all about them individually.
Yeah.
And so being that as such a large task to overcome, it'd be really good to be networked with them with people. And that is actually kind of what we're going to be talking about and going through over the next few weeks or month. As we were talking about earlier in the other video, part one.
Part
this is
one
kind of like,
of our two-part series
still trying
tonight.
We're still trying to finishing up or trying to get them add back in.
Yeah, it just says adding.
So
Paula,
anyway, we're going to be talking about that stuff at our church over the next month as we kick off Pure
Orphan,
Religion.
Pure religion.
I keep
Not
wanting
to
to
be
say true religion,
confused
and
with
it's not.
True Religion.
It's Pure Religion.
Pure
will
Religion
be
sermon series.
the sermon series that we kick off this coming
Yeah.
Sunday. So super excited about that.
Oh, and if you hold on, you have to exit. You have to do the just exit. Yeah, sorry. If you really want to see some entertainment, come to Vantage Point this Sunday. Eric and I are co-speaking together.
Yeah.
In both services. So if you happen to sleep through the 9 o'clock service, you can still catch the 11 o'clock and see.
No, I think it'd be good.
Well, we're
it's gonna be an
talking through
opportunity
orphan
to
care.
talk through orphan care, foster care, a little bit of our journey, and what that looks like for us. And we'll also be kind of touching on what that looks like for the church. Man, we are not getting through
I know,
this.
it says adding, but it's not.
We're gonna keep trying that for just a few more minutes and see
Yeah.
if we can do it. And if not, maybe we'll do like an offline video with them and throw it back online, and that way you can kind of see the rest of the interview as it sits there.
Yeah.
Cammie asks, is there a way we can go back and watch the live with the CPS investigator? Yes, absolutely. If you go to the event page for this video, I think it's connected to my personal Facebook page. You can view it there. I'll actually go back and drop it in the comments at the bottom. And
Or you can
that
just
way,
go to my videos.
yeah, you can go to Amanda's videos. I put them all on, they're all on YouTube. So that's probably the single place where you can go and watch all of them in a list.
Okay, it says adding again, Johnny. So I don't know what's happening. So it's saying adding.
Jennifer Bowden is praying the devil away right now.
That's right.
So.
Thank you, Jennifer. She's got our back. I don't know really what's.
Yeah, Facebook Live has been not our friend today.
Yeah.
So
definitely not our friend today.
We'll give it a few more minutes and see if we can get them back in. And if not, we're gonna go to Plan B.
Yeah. Which is, I hope it will let us add them back in. Just maybe try. Okay, Paula, we're trying you again. So it's maybe going to send you some sort of message saying that we're trying to add you back into the live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of dead air here now. Any more questions?
Yeah. Keep the questions coming while we're
We went to
trying
Great Wolf Lodge this weekend. I know that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but it was super
really
fun.
fun. If you have an opportunity to purchase a Groupon, you should definitely do that. Let's see. So, Sarah Jackson. I was wondering how you guys actually knew each other in your middles class at school. That is so cool. I was completely like, how? I knew that it wasn't a church connection, so I was wondering. But I guess Pasadena, that makes sense. Anyway, that's really neat. Will this weekend service be online after?
Yeah, they should all be available on the app or the website, I guess, afterwards. They probably not the same day. Probably takes a little bit to edit and upload.
Paula, is it showing that we're trying to add you in at all? I'm going to try one more time. Let's see. Allow. So it says...
Yeah. See, it's still
it's like
not doing the same
even...
thing.
Okay, hold on. What if we do this? Let's try one more thing. Okay, I'm going to send you... I'm going to X that off. And I'm going to click to add you in. Add. Okay, I clicked to add you in, so... Did it send you anything?
I feel like that's literally what we just did.
Well, but they sent us a request instead of us sending them a request. I don't know. I'm just trying all the things.
Joey.
Let's see.
We're going through straight adoption through foster care right now. Any advice? Be patient.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, be patient. Because straight adoption through foster care.
So would that be a kid that's legally free? Or are you trying to do like a matched adoption? I guess those would be my first two questions. So is it matched? Or are you like going through an agency and I don't even know.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of ins and outs that go with that. So we adopted through foster care. And we eventually wanted to adopt. Yeah. After doing foster care, we just never imagined that the first placement that we got would be eligible for adoption. But we know people who have fostered many kids and then adopted through foster care.
But if you're doing straight adoption, I guess some other good things to think about are: are you wanting are you open? No, there's one of our children. Are you open to a sibling set? And like kind of what are your age ranges? Because I know that those things can affect how quickly you get a placement. So when we were looking to just do kids that are deemed like legally free. So a legally free child is a child who's in the system, whose parental rights have already been terminated or relinquished. So they're, they're free for adoption. They're awaiting a forever family. So if you do that, so their parents have already terminated rights and CPS custody. Oh wow, a sibling set. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that makes all the difference. Being open to either a sibling set or older children, I think that's like a huge opening. There's the door opens, I think, a lot quicker and easier if you're willing to do that sort of thing. Yeah. And then Jessica Allen said, Paula, was your second adoption a similar story as Josiah's story? So as we're trying to add you in, if you guys want to try to type in some of the answers, I don't even know. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So if you guys, the first half of the video is already on there. The second half, we're having technical issues still trying to get them added in here. So as you get to watching this and questions come to mind, type them in here. We can continue the conversation, typing it out in here in the comment part. So as you get questions, put them in there. Yep. We've already, before we even got on, we told them to put some links to different organizations and stuff that they use. Yes, so they're the consulting firm that they've used. Johnny and Paula, if you don't mind dropping the link for that in the comments, I think that would be, if you guys are looking for more of a private adoption where you don't even really have to involve CPS or foster care, that would be, that might be a viable option for you to look into. Okay. Our kids are all in bed and now our dog joined us for our live. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, perfect. Faithful Adoption Consultants. Cool. So we'll just kind of keep the dialogue, I guess, going on just through Facebook comments. I will post the link for this Facebook Live in the original Facebook Live. if that makes sense.
Yeah,
If you're trying to watch both.
Yeah, they'll both be on Amanda's page.
It's
and they'll
two-part.
be uploaded to YouTube as well. So you can grab them, share them, send them, watch them, all that stuff. So.
And please share. Like, please share away. This month, or the next 2 months, October and November, are really just a time where we are raising awareness. This is our heart. Obviously, we're like in over our head right now, really. But our heart is just to see kids in a safe, loving home, kids who need a forever family, getting placed in a forever family, and just raising awareness. Just like in the very beginning of the first video we were talking through, a lot of people just don't realize, my goodness, the need and what's happening right in our own backyards. I don't know. For me, I always thought, international adoption, but I never realized what was even happening, right where we lived. So, anyhow,
yeah.
we want to. Oh, do they have to be tagged to be added?
I don't think so.
So we just really want to raise awareness so that we can kind of, knowledge is power, kind of get your minds stirring a little bit, kind of, I don't know, help point you in the right direction. So maybe God has been prompting you and you just want to know, like, I don't even know where to start. And so we want to help you find a starting place. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's through foster care, maybe it's international, maybe it's private adoption. Or maybe you're struggling right now with whether you should do open or closed. And I would say definitely talk to other adoptive families, because everyone has a different story and kind of a different side, so a different view. So doing that is really healthy. Anyhow.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's crucial. There are a whole ton of kids waiting to be placed, waiting to be adopted. And God is not done calling people to do the hard thing.
Right.
And so I think it's very important that we join information sessions, get plugged into information meetings.
Yep.
And that's really what we're trying to do leading up to this right now, is just kind of take the shroud of mystery away from this. And the Fusiliers are a great example of a family that is stepping outside of their comfort zone.
Yep. Just being obedient. Doing
the countercultural thing.
Yep.
And when you hear their story, when you listen to it, you think you're at the end, there's even more that's coming. So really super excited to have them as friends, part of our network.
Yeah.
And someone that you can have access to. So as you guys are watching this, don't be shy to reach out to them via private message or comment here and tag them in that. I know they would stop everything they're doing to answer questions or get you the information that you're looking for. Yep. So use the resources that are in front of you, and man, just, I don't know, I want to say come be a part of our journey, but you should. It's fun.
Yep.
It's awesome.
They're hosting an information meeting. Oh, it's November 11th, right?
Yeah, November 11th.
November 11th. And you can PM them for details. Look at you all the details, and I think that they're linking up with the Beams family, Josh and Shanna. Is that, you can tell me if that's right or wrong.
They'll put the details on.
Anyway, they'll give you all the details. So if you are in the Houston area and you just want to get a little bit more information about adoption, and maybe probably foster care, since the Beams are going to be there, definitely hit them up, because they are awesome. They're so fun, and they're pretty amazing. So there will be another couple and an adult adoptee. So if you are in Houston and you want to join that meeting, definitely private message them, because I think that would be really
There's a whole bunch of people still on here watching this train wreck of Facebook Live.
So we were doing our Facebook Live.
Let's, Jessica said, why don't we shut this one down and try...
And then try one more time?
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to try one more time.
So this will be a 3-part interview series.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hang Hang on.
We're going to get off and then open up another
We're
line.
going to try this.
And try.
We're going to try this one more time.
One more time.
Okay, so.
Thank you for bearing with us.
Yeah, give us like 30 seconds.